Alright, this is a quick demonstration on how to install the Arturia Complete Vintage Synth Collection. First thing you do is go inside. You notice that there's a Windows setup, Mac setup, and then I put the license here in a regular folder and in another folder there. This one and this one is exactly the same. I thought I would zip it up so during the transfer if something got corrupt, the zip would actually protect it, because I've downloaded similar files like this before and they got corrupted because they was just inside of a folder. And here are the included presets, and I included Wine Bottle. For those that don't know, Wine Bottle acts as VMware does. It also acts as Boot Camp, but you don't have to install a Windows operating system. It has all of that built inside of it. Okay, so for instance, if you come here and you click on this setup, Wine Bottle will actually give you this little icon here, and it pops up, and it takes a couple of seconds, and then it comes on, and you'll see where you can actually install right here. You can install it directly. I included that for people that wanted to use it. Probably more people are using VMware or Boot Camp, but this was just a little added, something I wanted to include. And from here, you just go ahead and install it. I actually used VMware because I knew I was going to make this video. So in VMware, what you do is, this is the little PC installer, which is right here, the Windows installer. You double click on it, and you want to install each one of these one at a time. Don't do like all of them at the same time. That wouldn't be good. So you just double click on it, same window that we just saw on the Mac side. Go through all the steps, and it's a good thing to check the desktop. It says show on desktop, and we went through this and accepted all of this. It will give us the option of creating a desktop icon. Check that. That way you know where you're at. Every time you install one, you at least see that you've installed it on the desktop. And as you can see, I pretty much installed all of them. So from there, once the installation is complete, what you want to do is you want to run the keygen. This is not only a keygen, it actually does something to the e-license, puts the code and stuff in there. This was done by Team Air, and you would just hit install. Once this is done, it's going to say installation successful. You close out, you go back, you do the next one, same exact step, the next one and the next one and the next one. Now what I like about this VMware is, once you're done with VMware, you can go down and do a search. The reason I did a search is because on the original instructions, it said go to the C drive, document settings, all users and application data. This is where I hit a brick wall, because I couldn't find the application data to find the Synchrosoft folder. So what I did was, I did a file name search. I typed in .sel, and then I did a search, and it found it. The cool thing about VMware is that you can drag something directly from VMware to the Mac desktop. That's what I love about that. So now we're basically done with Windows. You have your e-license on the desktop or wherever you want to put it. You can even create a folder, and you can put it inside the folder if you're worried about something happening. From there, we're done with Windows. We want to go to, and the good thing about this, for actual Windows users, you're done. I mean, you got all your stuff installed right there. You don't have to worry about the rest of this video. From here, we would go to the Mac installers. What I like to do is highlight them all, double click on them one time, and they all pop up on the desktop. And it takes a couple of seconds for all of them to go through. And then you'll notice that they all show up on the desktop here. And you should have 8. If you don't have 8, maybe something didn't go all the way through. You might want to double click on them again. And let's see what we got here. We should have mode, Arturia, RAD. So we're missing the Jupiter. And there it is. So now you can see that you have the first 4 and the next 4. Okay. Then you want to go and install each one of these. Don't worry about the Synchrosoft thing. Each one of them have that. And you want to just go through the installation. And once that's done installing, you can close out. Once you close out of everything, what you want to do is take this e-license. You can open it up here, and you want to go to your hard drive, and then you want to go to library, and then application support. Scroll down to where you see Synchrosoft e-license. What you want to do is take this one, and you want to drop it in there and replace the one that is already generated from all those other plugins. You want to replace it. Once you replace it, you want to go to your applications folder, and you want to go to the e-license control center. Click on the e-license control center, and then you want to hit repair. Now you can't really see, but behind this window is all of those licenses. Right here you can see where it's pretty much showing CS8. So just hit repair, and now you can see more of them. It's going to go through the repair process. And you're done. Now you can see that we did the Jupiter. What happened here, where you see the profit more than once, is because when I was on the PC, I was double clicking on the keygen because it wasn't pulling up fast enough. But in the background, it was pulling up. I didn't see it, so it installed this license 3 times. Not going to hurt anything. It's only going to pick one of them to work. I also did it here. These two were actually pulling up kind of slow on the PC. So close out of that, and now you can open up whatever program you choose. What I'll do real quick is just open up Logic. Now I've already installed these on Logic, tested them, and used them. So it's probably not going to go through the scanning of the audio units thing again because I've already installed them. But my version is, go to About This Mac. My version is 10.6.8. I don't know what version you're with. This version actually worked for me, so I would recommend, if you don't have an update, go ahead and update your computer first, and maybe it'll work with an older version. My version of Pro Tools is Pro Tools 9. So I'll go in, I got a blank session here, and you just go, you go down to your audio units instruments and go to Arturia, and here they go. And I'll just click on the CS8. And here's the CS8. I don't know if you can hear that. I'll turn it up a little more. And there you go. What I like about the new version 2, the way they done it, I like being able to click on this little thing here. You used to just click on the name, but now it doesn't do that. You can click on this little thing. You can go down and scroll, and from there you can just scroll through. And it's pretty sick. I love this thing. So that's it. And I'm going to close out of this and not save it. Basically, I'll get rid of all of these. And no longer need that. So that's basically how you install. And I pretty much rewrote this whole instruction that was given in the original and simplified it, or simplified it to the best of what I thought would work for y'all. All the presets are included. I put that there, and I put that I used 10.6.8, and here are all the presets, and there's wine bottle included. And I hope that this video will help as many people as possible trying to get this up and running. All right.